The boss of British Airways, Willie Walsh, has attacked the government's economic policy. Along with other airline chiefs, Mr Walsh has been highly critical of a proposed rise in air passenger duty and says the airline will now have to curb its plans for expansion. The Treasury insists the aviation industry must play its part in restoring the public finances. Here's our chief economics correspondent, Hugh Pym.
The row between airlines and the government has been ticking over for a while, but today it gained a lot more momentum. The boss of BA has accused ministers of harming economic growth by imposing a steep increase in air passenger duty.
This is a huge opportunity lost as a result of the actions of the Chancellor. It is making the UK uncompetitive. It is making us it impossible for us to compete on a global scale, and is damaging the UK economy, is damaging job creation, and is absolutely the wrong thing to do.
The duty will increase by 8% in April next year, after a freeze this year. BA says it'll now scale back a planned 800 job creation programme to 400, and it'll postpone bringing an extra Boeing 747 into service. The announcement by BA comes at an awkward time for the government, because it's on the very same day that ministers have been launching the latest phase of the growth strategy, with more than £100 million for investment in manufacturing.
It's like a piston for a ship, isn't it?
The Business Secretary Vince Cable was visiting a Birmingham-based company, Bromford Industries. It makes components for the aerospace industry. He was unveiling the government plan to encourage more investment in high-tech UK suppliers. I put to him BA's accusation that other government policies might be damaging to growth.
We've got to raise revenue as well as deal with public spending. But what the airlines are not pointing out is that, of course, we have passenger duty, as do many other countries, but they don't pay value-added tax on their flights, and nor, unlike motorists, do they pay fuel duty.
The head of the business organisation, the CBI, was also on the tour with the Secretary of State. He welcomed the new manufacturing initiative, but came down on BA's side over air passenger duty.
I think the government's got to be very careful with its tax-raising measures. We know it needs to bring in tax, even with the deficit reduction cuts it's making. It's got to balance the books. But air passenger duty is a tax on travel. It's paid for by the passengers. It weakens the airline's ability to service the economy, and I hope the Chancellor will think again.
And with the latest figures from the High Street revealing a picture of subdued spending in the run-up to Christmas, it's clear that the government won't find it easy to boost growth across the whole economy. Hugh Pym, BBC News.